Hello everyone! In this video, I will show you how to work with the articles and how to use the built-in dictionary here on Gramolex. Once you have created an account, we will send a verification link to your email address. After clicking on the link, you will be redirected to this page to your profile page. One of the most central features of the website is that if you double-click on a Swedish word, just like this, a small box appears in the top left corner, a box that contains the word you've clicked on, along with its definition and a translation. And you can also listen to the word in question. For this to work properly, you have to make sure that down here, next to Välj språk, choose language, your chosen language is set to English. And a bit further down, Visa översättning, that is, show translation. If this box is checked, then the translation appears automatically next to the flag. If it's not checked, then you will have to click on the flag to make the translation appear. Don't forget to save your changes down here by clicking on this button Spara ändringar. On your profile page, you can also select the topics you're interested in. As you can see, I have selected these three: health, food, and sports. Let me show you why this is important. I'll scroll up, click on the hamburger button, and go to the dashboard. Here, under Lästips, reading recommendations, we can see 4 recommended articles. And as you can see, all of these articles belong to a topic that I have selected on my profile page. Well, we'll click on the first one. And most articles are made up like this. We have an image on top, a text, and an embedded video. If you have read the article and you think that you understand everything, you can check your comprehension, you can check your vocabulary by clicking on this link, and this little icon, it takes you to a word quiz. The translation service is available on all pages of the website, so let's see how it works here. We'll click on a word, it appears in the corner, and we can click on this little star on top of the Swedish flag. It will save this word to our favorites. We can add another one to our favorites. We'll click on this one, and now we have 2 words marked as favorites. We can see another star, a slightly bigger one here, next to the title of the article, which means that not only words, but also articles can be marked as favorites. So we have one favorite article now. Where can we find it? We'll go to the hamburger menu, to the articles, and on top of the search field, we'll click on Mina favoriter, and here's the article we have just added to our favorites. If you have read an article but you haven't saved it to your favorites but you want to find it again, well, there are 2 things you can do. You go to articles. If you remember the name of the article or a fragment of the name, then you can write a few letters in the search box, and here you go. The computer has found kladdkaka, although I just entered the first 3 letters. And this is the article we were looking for. If you don't remember the name, but you know the topic of the article, then you can click on the topic of the article here under categories. In our case, it's food, and here you go. We have found kladdkaka again. So that's how you find your articles. Now let's take a look at where we can find our favorite words. So, hamburger button again, and now we'll click on Ord, words. And here, on top of the search field, we'll click on Mina favoriter, and here are the two words we added to our favorites before, mjuk, vanlig. How can we remove one of these words? Well, we'll click on the word, click on the star, go back to our favorites, and you can see that this word has been removed. So let's go back to the search field and let's experiment a little bit. If I enter the word cheap, billig, which is an adjective, you can see that the different grammatical forms of the word billigt, billiga, billigare, billigast are listed here. If you hover the mouse on top of one of those words, one of those grammatical forms, the exact grammatical term will appear, such as plural definite for nouns, comparative superlative for adjectives, past, present, participle for verbs. This feature is available on desktops but not on mobile devices. We can see that we have the grammatical forms, we have a definition, and down here, motsatser stands for opposites. So this we can see the opposite of billig, dyr, cheap, expensive. You can also click on this word and it will take you to the word you've just clicked on. If you misspell a word, like you want to write hund, but you write an F instead of the final D, in some cases the computer finds the word you were looking for anyway. And here you can see that it has found hund, which means dog. Sometimes there are some related words here which can further help you expand your vocabulary. What if I'm looking for a word that's not in the dictionary? Well, in that case, the computer will check if the word you have entered can be interpreted as a compound, if it can be split into two meaningful words. And indeed, in some cases, it is the case. Hunddagis, dog daycare, can be split into these two words, hund and dagis. And that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Check out these features for yourselves. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.